All right, what do we have here? Okay, so new draft, and we've got a solid pack. Our rare, Solfim, Aham Dominus. 4 mana 5/4 that your non-creatures double their damage. And the indestructible clause on this is like pretty hefty. It's nice that it's like very threat of activation. You don't actually have to do it a lot of the time. I think it's unclear to me that this card's better than Volt Charge. I'm gonna take it here because, you know, new card, cool mythic. Not gonna take it over the boring common right now. Canker Bloom, also really solid, as is Mirror Convert. This card's good too, in a less supported archetype, but good card. I think if this wasn't here, I would probably take the Mirror Convert, with Volt Charge being pretty close behind. But yeah, let's take it. This card's pretty good with the scamps, the 1/1s that tap to deal damage. Ooh, and a Planeswalker. Do we take the Mythic? Yeah, why not? So, like, Nihiri is definitely one of the lesser good Planeswalkers. And it is 2 colors and all. But it's day 1. We're going to try the cool cards. And also, this pack it's got some good stuff, but nothing that I'm just like, oh man, like, I'm taking a cool card, but I'm passing something awesome. Like, Immobilizer is good. Disruption is good. Tainted Observer is fine. Duelist is good 2-drop. Lattice Blade Mantis is good. But let's just take the cool card. Right, and then follow it up with probably one of these white cards. Incisor Glider. So if you're just like a red-white aggro deck, this card is like more okay than Glider. Because Glider, you really have to be like corrupting. I mean, 1/3 flyer is just like not great if you're not ever gonna plan to turn this on. So I think I'm just gonna take Duelist here. Chimney Rabble is fine. Sweeping Lookout also fine. But yeah, I'm gonna take the decent 2-drop. Slow Bad. All right, now we get a Volt Charge. We just got a nice. Slow Bad is a 3-mana 3/3. You're gonna get a draft or 2 in tonight. What's one tip I would give to you? I would say like just okay, what's the one tip? Bias away from blue. It's not bad, but like just know that it's probably worse than the other colors. Definitely prioritize cheap stuff. The format isn't blistering fast, but it's also like you do have to make sure you've got a 2-drop kind of thing. Ooh, and there's that scamp I was talking about for the Solfim. So this pack has Ambulatory Edifice, which is solid. Skull Bomb, Blue Skull Bomb, solid. As is the red one. I think I'm just gonna take the scamp here. Yeah, just like lock that in. Good red card. I think that Edifice is like slightly better. Pick one, pack one, but I mean a little more than slightly. I think this card is better than scamp. Pick one, pack one. All right, let's take a second one here. I actually like Axiom in Graveyard a decent amount. This card has been an overperformer. Okay. So Incubation Spellbomb is, or sorry, Incubation Sack is another like pretty big overperformer. I'm a pretty big fan of this card. I could just take a Basilica Spellbomb too. It's fine, but I'm gonna take this. I think we're not locked into red white. Not the Dune 2/1. No. Why would I want to take that? Like this isn't like a why would I want to take that, but like I'm curious. Like what are your thoughts there? Fixes colors and Scamp Might Wheel. Well, Scamp's the card like I want. Like I think it's gonna be better in my deck, so there's no reason not to take it. And the chance if I pass it, I'm less likely to get a good red deck. Like, I don't think signals are like a huge thing day 1, but at the same time, like I'm just gonna take the card I want. And yeah, it fixes me, but like at a pretty like you're paying a premium for it. Like you're playing a 2-mana 2/1. That's just like not very good. Okay, so this is the 8th pick. Yeah, I'll just take a Furnace here. All right, I like our start. Like, we're just red. We're not anything particular. Could be red-green. Could be red-whites. All right, our wheel pack here. Yeah, kind of whatever stuff. Molten Rebuke. Super expensive removal spell. Super clunky equipment. Some whatever cards. Yeah, I'll just take Rebuke here. Ooh, Free Flash. Oh, yeah, that's a good wheel. This card's good. This card's quite solid. Giving 2 oil counters is a real thing in the red decks. All right, yeah, Jimmy Rabble rolled 2. All right, we're in a decent spot here. This is interesting. I think I'm gonna take Cultivator. I like both these cards, decent amounts. I think with the sack and like some oily stuff going on, I'm gonna take Cultivator. And another Rabble. Okay, cool. Right, bomb, red bomb. Nope, it's a land. All right, but what are the good cards in this pack? So, no red card I really want to take. Best card here is Oil Gorger. We're not heavy enough on oil just yet where I feel like I want to take like the red spell bomb. I don't think white is like, or red is so open that I think we're gonna get like a good, super good low to the ground mono red deck or anything. So I'm just gonna take the troll, I think. Okay, so this pack's interesting. So yeah, unclear if we are, you know, any color combination. We know we're red. Cackler is good. Worse than Troll and Chimera by a little bit. But I do still think I'm going to take it. Like, we've got the Scamps. Got a few oil stuff things here. I guess, you know, if I'm including this, then I might as well take the Troll. So this is actually like a tough pick. I think I'm just going to take the cheaper, more flexible card. I don't think... If I'm going to take an off-color card, it's going to be... You know, off-color, it's going to be the Troll, not the Chimera, because I think Troll's actually just like a little bit better than Chimera in most spots. That was followed up with the 3/3 Menacer. That's fine. Jorkadine. Oh, actually, Jorkadine's interesting. Jorkadine. So I don't have many ways to pump this. No playable equipment just yet. Yeah, I don't know. I think this card is just like solid enough that I'm just going to take it here. Ooh, I love this card. All right, well, I'm happy I... have a little bit of stock in green because Evolving Adaptive is awesome. Card's very, very good. One of the best uncommons. Just gets massive quickly. Good at proliferate. Good with your oil counter stuff. Fight spell, sure. I don't think I've been white a single time today. I think white is like super, super contested. This is a good pack. Okay, so there's another sack, which I like. There's a Barb Batterfist, which is also solid. Predation Steward. Like all these cards that like just have oil, care about oil in some way. Yeah, it's a close pick here. I'm gonna take the sack, I think, but yeah, it's close. Okay, so now we can take like a Hazardous Blast, which is a solid card. Or Roots. I think I'm just gonna take the Roots. This is the kind of card that you just like replace a land with. You know, this is your 17th land. Take one of these sack lands here. I'll take a Spell Bomb. Yeah. Roots for Nahiri. I don't think I'm gonna splash Nahiri. I don't think it's quite good enough. I mean, I can imagine we get to a spot where we just don't end up with enough power that I feel like splashing Nahiri is a good idea, but I don't think we're there. I like the number of 1-drops we have. Just take the least playable black or white card. Hook the people beside me up. Is there something you'd open in pack 3 that would make you pivot back to Boros? I'm sure there is. I don't know if I can think of it off the top of my head. My green cards are like fine, not amazing. Like we got some solid ones certainly, but okay, might play that too. All right, that's a good one. That is a good one. Big old dragon. Do you think the prediction of 10 to 20% of games being won through poison is holding up? Yeah, for sure. I've been killed by poison like once today. Okay, so there's an Expanse here. There's the Vorak, though. I'm going to take that. This card's just so solid. Rare is not particularly good. Yeah, I'm going to take Vorak. Like I said, I'm not that inclined to splash Nahiri just yet. I have played a lot of green today, though. I'll say that. Green has been one of my more common colors. All right, take a Fuseling. Plays well with the Spell Bombs. Definitely not as good as this 1-drop with oil, but it is a solid card. It is a solid card. Oh, I just realized we had the combo. Chat, no, I'm surprised nobody said anything. We had the combo of Sulfim plus the Ratchet Bomb, the Silex. Dilum 20. Oh, chat. Yeah, I'm just gonna take Steward here. It's fine, 2-drop. Over another Scamp. Oh, another Troll. Get in there. Yeah, Fusing plus Free Free from flesh. It's a nice little combo. Troll in the 5-drop slots. Troll. All right, what's our actual count for oil? That's pretty high, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10. Yeah, we're gonna be able to enable this pretty often. I would take an upgrade to like the Rabbles maybe, but the Rabbles aren't bad. I'm not gonna take another one of these, I don't think. Ooh, look at that. All right, cool. So now I think with another 5-drop, we might play Roots as like a 18th land. Like 17 lands plus Roots. Oh, what did I put in the sideboard accidentally? Scamp. Could have just got one of these. Nah, I think Troll's better than Strider generally. Ooh, I don't mind Hazardous Blast either. This card's been good. Man, play Magic for 7 hours sure does make you tired. I am gonna sleep well tonight. And then come back tomorrow and do it all again with y'all. This curve is super weird. Curves are a lie. Curves are a lie. Everybody wants their curve to look nice and pretty. Doesn't matter. As long as your cards are good and you don't have too many expensive things. Could also just cut the Roots, I suppose. It's an additional tap land. Just cut Free from Flesh, I think. He's seeing Yawgmoth himself. Ooh, this is it's a hand. We got so much cheap stuff, and we've got a removal spell, a thing that catches us up. I think we should be okay. The Snap Mull. Snap Mull has been called. All right, you're right. We're gonna lose. This card's really good too. Just a long line of greens banger on commons. You don't even want to charge it? No charging? Please, Dominus. All right. Annoying, but not that bad. We'll charge you because it's a good draw. Oh, sorry. I forgot this had haste for a second. I was like, there was something in my brain that was like, I'm supposed to do something before combat, and then I just didn't wait. So, should got him for 3 points there. That's a good question. If a source would be you control would unlock how damage to. Yeah, should. I don't think there's anything that stops that. That's kind of cool. If it's a red creature. Yeah, it has to be a red creature you target. Oh, does it not? Oh, yeah, never mind. We good. We good. Yep, you were correct, chat. My bad. I don't even care if this combat goes right for me. I just want to counter on my Scamp. And if it goes right for me, great. Well, so far we've done remarkably well for our first spell of the game being played on turn 4. And not playing our haste creature on time. This is where the Twilights come in, though. You gonna Blue Sun's Twilight me, opponent? Take my... I mean, if they take the... I guess if they take the Mythic, they don't get a copy. Wouldn't really be that bad. Okay, they get another turn of this. This is a 3/3 now, or can be. Scamp. Happy with this trade if they want to make it. Mm-hmm. Kind of a funny thing happens when your opponent has one of these out too, I think, right? Because the way this is worded, if I'm not mistaken, that would have made of any color, exile. So if you could have like a battle, right, where if you have one and your opponent has one, they go to exile to add a counter. You can exile a response, and they don't get the counter. I think that's true. I know you need a counter. I know you need something in the graveyard to put a counter on it. I don't know if that second thing I said is true, but I think so. All right, no, now I feel great about this game. Yeah, it's like a Scavenging Ooze battle. It's just Deathrite Shaman. Or Vaconia, yeah. Nice little mini game. All 7x today? No, we've got about 4 or 5 wins for each of our drafts. No trophies just yet. I think this might... So one of the knocks I could say against this format, I've been kind of like tempering it. It's like people are like, oh, it's so bomb heavy or it's so aggro, and I don't think either of those are necessarily super true. I do think this is probably going to be a format that's harder to trophy with just commons. Like, the bombs aren't so pushed that they just like ruin every single game, and they're so prevalent that you see them all the time, and they're not like so unbeatable, most of them anyways. But I do think there's like, it is to the level where it's like, once you start to get to 5, 6, 7 wins, you're gonna be facing some really, really good cards. It's not just like, oh, the opponent had like a really good black-white deck with like commons and uncommons. Most of the time. I think most of the time it is going to be the experience of, all right, we're in that bracket, you know. But other than that, I have good things to say about the format, so, you know. Ooh, it's Sex for 4. That's kind of sweet. I think I take it, because if I don't take it, I can start to add mana this turn. Just a straight up 4/3. I wonder if they thought they would put a counter on this. Maybe not, but it's my headcanon that they thought that's what would happen. Okay. Do I want to activate this? Sure. For the second damage, 2 damage. Means that Cackler has like maybe harder time to get in, but this is fine now. Oh, true. Yeah. Tasted opponent. Yeah, that's so funny. The non-creature damage, man. Yeah, we just talked about that too. I didn't even process that. Yeah, very interesting. A lot of interactions that have not been super obvious, I would say. Yeah, we've had some funny interactions. Like, like my favorite game today was the one I like horrendously punted on because of the weird rules I mean, it's not that weird of a rules interaction, but where I killed my own 1/4 raptor because I pumped, for those who weren't here, I pumped it such that it was like a 2/5 raptor that I had like a bunch of oil counters on it, and I had iron whatever golem, like ichor plate golem, and I could have pumped it like to 6 power, and it was displaying as like a 5/2 at that point. But if I remove the last counter, it no longer got buffed by the golem, and so it just died. Unfortunately. I'll just take this. Can't take it forever, but also don't want to risk a double block here. At least not at this stage of the game. Oh, that's funny, chosen one. Alright, I am going to just pass here. Probably cast Volt Charge. Alright, that makes the battle chair a little more annoying. Only a little bit, though. Got my 2 trolls. I think I'm supposed to leave up this Volt Charge still, so that when they go to equip it... Oh, I might just have to kill this, actually. Yeah, I think I will. Definitely gonna be a tight one. Looks like they're just like planning out the math here. This hits for quite a bit, luckily. So if they want to like equip, it's not just like clearly awesome for them. I like equip and bash, because that if they don't draw land, that means they have to tap the Gorger. I can put them to 10. Although, well, yeah, I can put them to 10 on my turn. I don't want to tap these now because that's makes this smaller. Ooh, so many loots. So many loots. Card in hand is better than Canker Bloom. Hate that. Alright, that's actually fine. Alright, I don't think I don't feel advantaged, but I also feel okay. That was a good draw. Okay, so now we do that. Uh-huh. I think I play it. So I think I just play this and then activate this. I don't think the oil. I might actually just act this honestly on my turn. Or I guess I should have done it beforehand. It's kind of close. Because I don't think the fourth, like adding more oil to the Stewart's gonna really matter that much this game. All right, battle chair. Why don't I choose to sack? What am I missing here? Clearly something. Oh, sorry, add it to the sack. Yay, good call. I forgot that it was a thing. Yep. Thank you, chat. Yup. Yup, I agree. That is the right thing to do. And also, yeah, we're just like not that far off killing them too, so that is nice. Shoop. Yep. Yeah, my opinion, my tentative opinion on Incubation Sack holds strong. I think this card is quite good. Yeah, why is it SAC? That's why I was so confused. Like, chat was like, oh, don't you want to, like, every time somebody says SAC in chat, I'm like, wait, what do you mean? Sacrifice. What am I sacrificing? Yeah, weird that they didn't give it a K. Very respectable hand. Getcha. Yeah, this is a pretty nice little combo. As is this. Ooh, okay. I think I'm actually just gonna sack this draw card. How is Toxic going? You know, funny, we haven't had a Toxic deck all day. I mean, no, that's not true. We've had a little bit, like, had some Toxic cards in it, but I wouldn't classify it as a Toxic deck. Kind of just like a Salt Die, Proliferate type kind of deck. The oil stuff, though. Loving the oil. Look at that sweet, sweet oil. Furnace Pride, sure. The trigger that never comes. Guess they could have the cat. Is that what's happening here? Charge the mites. That works too. We still trade for synthesizer. That's fine. I think that's a fine use of that card for the home team. This here tap land is a bit annoying, gotta admit, but yeah, Furnace Punisher is like the exact kind of card why the vanilla test was invented in the first place. I don't know if anybody's actually heard the original, like, Ryan Spain, Marshall vanilla test thing. But the vanilla test actually didn't start as like a, oh, what do you expect for this raid? I mean, it kind of was, but it was more to show people, hey, if you just take the ability off this card, is it still good, right? And clearly for this card, the answer is yes. I guess we just get in with this. And I'll block and activate. I'm not scared. Get at me. Just don't cast a numbing dose or a planner or whatever it is. Please don't do that, opponent. Oh. Exile. Alright. You got me. It is large. It's a large fellow. You get a crew? Well, they want a crew. Yikes. Alright. Ooh, that could be bad news. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And by could be bad news, I mean we just die. Incubation Sack is a Hearthstone card? Really? What makes you... I'm not a Hearthstone expert by any means, but whenever somebody says that's a Hearthstone card, I always think, like, usually they're like, oh, so random. What's the characteristic of Sack that makes it a Hearthstone card? Draw, yeah, that's fair. Draw 3/4 or 4 3/3s. It's a good way to think about it. Yeah, I'll keep. On the back of Vorak here. Red source. Nice. Hearthstone card is like, this magic card is a new thing and I don't like it. God, yeah, that is so true. What? Expanding on magic design? Ooh. That was a good draw. Maybe not necessarily to cast right now, but it was a good draw. think you should file reimbursement, Red. If your Atraxa can't find any battles, then something's gone wrong. All right, so if we just cast Volt Charge, yeah, it's not a great spot. I can still just attack, right? Just get with these. They block here. Let's just do this though. Yeah, it really just is every single turn. More oil. Or sorry, no oil, no red. All right. Just slam. Yeah, I got a 6. They eat my thing. Hopefully the Scamp and Menace creatures can... Oh, that's a good draw for them. Finish things off. Okay, it's going to be a little slow, I think. It's a really good draw. Yeah, Troll's so good. Ooh, speaking of which. Yep, tapped on the Menacer. If I get in and in, can you get in there? I don't think it's gonna matter too much because Hazardous Blast is probably just gonna end the game. Yeah, let's make a trade. All right, if the opponent can infect me out from this point, I will clap. I will clap many times. Yeah, this card has really not been much more than a 2/3. Like, my opponents had enough mana a lot of the time to, like I played with this card, too. It's just like, alright, I get to proliferate. Nice. Or, like, you have the option to, but, like, you'd rather just play your 2-drop. Yep, keep. Just need some non-creatures. Needs another forest. Guess it needs a lot of stuff for me to be truly happy with it, but... I probably cast this. Yeah. Now we just need forest into another spell. That's all. It's the green spell bomb. Kemba. That's cheating. Just give me that. Just give me that Greenland, baby. One Greenland. That's all we need. All right, they're cycling spell bomb. Skull bomb. Sorry. How boomer of me to call this a spell bomb. Yeah, that's pretty good. Scamp. Bash. Oh. I'll do it. I'll do it. Bird in hand and all that. It's worth doing that when they're mana screwed. Alright, cool. Weird game, but worked out. I mean, I think this is going to be 2 formats in a row where red-green has not been atrocious. And that is not common. Red-green kind of known for being absolute trash. You know? Like, absolute trash may be a bit of a stretch, but there was, like, you know, a conversation that was going on a few weeks ago? Or I can't exactly remember where it was. Ooh, that's nice. I'll just do that. But there was a conversation of like, no, I didn't actually mean to do that. That's fine enough though. I'm not that sad about it. There was the conversation of like, when has red green ever been good in a limited format? Like the best deck or one of the best, and it's like super slim pickings. Right. Man. There do be some stuff. Some stuff and things. You think they block here? It's like such a risky block. I actually don't mind trading off one of these though for a synthesizer. Grows my fuseling, and like these are like gonna get out of hand at some point. Hey Al, how's it going? And there actually might be a rare instance where I just proliferate here. Don't really need a land. How is day one treating me? Good. I mean, it's I haven't like not been crushing, but most of our decks have gotten to like 5 or 4 wins, 6. I think it was the highest, and now I feel a bit good about like my evaluations and stuff. Pretty unfortunate, I guess, if they spellbomb my fuseling here. It's like not that enticing for them to do that because it's 1 mana. I just play it for 1 mana. I would assume they would want to bounce my Punisher instead. Cool. Yeah, that's kind of the thought, Armoric. And again, do I want to offer any trades here? Like attack with Vorak. Yeah, I'm okay with that trade. Oh yeah, this card's great. Look, if Newmont and the Lords are not going to mention the best common ever printed, you just come to me. Come to me for the info. Yeah, it's Pac-Man and Lindworm combined, exactly. It's a great way to think about it. Oof. Alright. I mean, Thrun is also a great troll. That is also a very, very good card. Oh, I see what you're saying. Thrun was the last troll? Oh yeah, we have this card in our deck. Forgot about that. Alright, sure. I guess not really too much reason not. The reason not to attack Confuseling is to like grow it a little bit more. Actually, unclear. Actually, sorry. The reason not to attack Confusing is to I have another thing to put the equipment on. That's what I was thinking. All right, that's fine. Yeah. Scamp. Haste too, jeez. 5 to equip, okay. No! My glider! Alright, well, still 2 for 1. And my Fuseling just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And we're in a good spot, because like we've got 2 lands to sacrifice. I mean, they've got 1. But if that's their last card, I'm pretty happy about that. No! My Fuseling. I worked so hard for this Fuseling. It was my pride and joy. You'll get him next time, Fuseling. Opponent must be so confused. Like, how do you have so many cards in hand and you're sacking your lands? Alright, well, pretty glad to have this now. When was I thinking of attacking a Fuseling? Basically when I had like a, either a combat trick or I draw my Hazardous Blast or a, like I would even be fine if they just go block and I cast removal spell on the blocker, force through like 7 damage twice or whatever. Okay. So weird thing about this Churning Reservoir. This has actually got, I think, a higher than normal number of cards that are just like weirdly, not necessarily weirdly templated, but like put you in weird spots. Or like, for example, this Reservoir, they can now make a Goblin. Because it says if any oil counter was removed, right? Or sorry. No, my bad. Not removed. It's if the thing with an oil counter went to the graveyard. Anything with an oil counter going to the graveyard, they can activate it, even if it's mine. There's some really strange little things along all these cards. Oh, sorry. Yes. Sorry. Sorcery speed matters, but it still applies in combat on their turn. My bad. They couldn't do it. Wait, they did. Hold on. Wait a second. No, it's not sorcery speed. Who said sorcery speed? It's not sorcery speed. Wrong. Oh, whoops. That's a good card. It's bugged? Am I reading this card wrong? I might be reading this card wrong then. Sure is lands. Only non-creature damage. It doubles. Oh yeah. I think we're dead. I think we are quite dead. That's not true. We can actually draw... Well, no, it's mobilizer. I was gonna say we could draw Hazardous Blast, and that's still true. We can. But it's gonna be a tough one. They just kill us very quickly. Yeah, Visitor is coming in with that sub. Appreciate that. 35 months. So many months. Much love, much love. Alright, so let's do this. Pitch. Yeah, this is just a 2-turn clock for them. Yeah, a little too slow. Alright. Drew, like, 3 too many lands. Maybe 4. If I wanted to get picky. Yeah, there's another hand I'm gonna keep. That's good. Yeah, that is quite good. It's not only is it just like this thing that... Ooh, nice. This thing that is really good at just grinding up the game, but it's also just a really cheap thing that has oil counters on it. You care about that a lot of the time. For your trolls or your anointers or whatever. Phyrexian Arena. Oh boy. Oh baby. Alright, opponents. Do I agree with Ben that Hazardous Blast is Plague Wind? I mean, it's good. It's definitely good. It acts like a Plague Wind a lot of the time. Yes. Alright, this is fine. Rabble. How is that a Rebirth? Is that the 1-mana black one? Haven't tried it yet. I imagine quite a bit worse, but I could also imagine it being fine. Like, I think it's a card that isn't clearly bad or good to me. Alright, we're just jamming. And I am going to keep up the activation on this. Strong card. No. All right. I don't actually need to pay the life right now. I get punished if I draw like a 5-drop, but that's kind of it. Alright, Slave Block with Edifice. It's funny, Glissa also deals them damage. It's kind of cute. The sack. There's not too much incidental life gain, I don't think. I say as I'm sure they're gonna slam something awesome. Or gains of 1,000,000 life. Alright, that ain't it. Troll, yeah, troll is life gain. That's true. Okay. Deal. Second sack. I feel like I should just make a 3/3 here. So if I activate, I can play the other sack. I discard my 2 lands. I think it's just fine. They keep their thing. That's fine. Also grows my Fuseling for what it's worth. What am I gonna activate? Everybody's like, why didn't you do that, Alex? Because I just think it's better not to. Like, it's better to have my mana. Like, not only do I have like Furnace, but I get to double activate this twice. Like, getting up 2 lands is real here. They're still gonna have to block all my stuff. It doesn't really matter that it's a 3/3 compared to a 5/4. No, it's not the life. Wait, yeah, I realize it's a counter. It's not the life. It's the resources here. Yeah, I disagree, I guess, Caius. That's great. Oopsies. Strange-ish. I guess I can get this back if they want. There's the lifelink Death Toucher. Okay. The Soulless Jailer hurting the opponent there, unfortunately. Yeah, oh no, opponent. Yeah, that's I often when I do something like make a play and chat disagrees, I usually am like, oh, it's like pretty close, and that play was pretty close. I still think it's close either way, but it was interesting how much people were just like, no, like that's like, why wouldn't you just discard, or why wouldn't you make it indestructible? I'd probably have to unpack it a little bit, but I don't know. It felt right to me. I can't give you a clear answer, but basically I do think, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, Claire. I just think that the lands mattered in a way that was kind of hard, might be hard to see if you weren't, like, in the driver's seat. I highly suggest you were wrong. Oh, what can I say? Still make a 3/3. Oh, I understand, chat. I understand. It's a little bit... It's a little bit more... Yeah. I think for some reason when I made that play, I thought it would cost me 3 mana. I don't know why I thought that, but it's obviously not right. Okay, I'm coming around to it. Yeah. You're right, chat. I'm wrong. I'd like to keep this, but we're in a minute. I still stand by my statement that the lands matter there, but less so than just saving my thing and making a 3/3. I think I thought I could make a 3/3. So, yeah, scratch that. Alex bad, chat good. Yada, yada, yada. Oh, also, sorry, no reason for me not to oil there. My bad. The lands still matter. I do think that. But it's, again, I think that I just missed that I could pay 1 mana, not 4. I don't know what about that made me miss it. I don't think I made the decision quick. I thought about it for a while, no? A good 10 seconds? That's long in Alex terms. Hey, got there. I think the equipment's fine, Wolf. It's not awesome, I agree, but I think it's fine. What blue card am I terrified of here? Twilight? Yeah, Blue Suns. Very possible, very possible. Hopefully we just kill them before that matters. Opponent? Opponent? Okay. Nothing. Yeah, and they really wanted the blue too, because they topped it with Dune Mover. Can't figure out the art. I think it's like a floating thing. It's like cutting the metal. I don't know. Hard to say. Oh yeah, they might have realized their draw 3 was a sorcery. That's actually quite likely, I would say. All right, so if we just blast, we deal 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Not quite enough, eh? Not quite enough. So I started blasting. Oh, okay. Well. Do I have 14 damage? It doesn't matter, because I'm still just casting this and attacking all. they go to 1. And you need to gain life or kill my scamp. And even if you kill my scamp, or kill me. I guess there's like some weird world they kill me. Hasty goblins. Blue Sun's Twilight, stealing this, copying it. It's a lot of mana. I don't know. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It would put me close to dead. Doesn't kill me, though. Alright, boom. Bye-bye. Oh? Alright. We good, we good. No, I don't think there's a double strike trick in the set. Another good hand. Any hand with oil and troll, I feel pretty good about. And that's a lot of my hands. Mr. 2? Or Mr. Land, sorry. Love to see it. Land's probably good enough here. Probably gonna get to a point where we can like double spell with this thing. Alright, might have a bit of an anticlimactic game 3 here. Or sorry, last game. Once just Mr. Land drop a few turns in a row. Oh. I was gonna say, like, there's like a world they cast like a cheap spell and these grow and they can trade, but no. Our Dragon Rare shows up for the second time and hopefully just takes us home here. Yeah, I also I like the 1/3 body. Like, it's kind of funny. Most formats 1/3 for 2 sucks, but it's pretty decent. My stuff fell. What is happening here? What is happening here? Okay. Still dead. Oh, sorry, what am I saying? My creature doesn't survive. Well, they're still dead, but... Alright, well, that's our first trophy of the day, so... Nice, nice. Alright, so let's just take a little bit of a look at the deck, just to do a bit of a debrief. Kind of wish I did this for the other decks that we did today, but just to talk it out a little more. Okay, so, highlights of this deck. Troll. Troll's great. Very, very good. As is Incubation Sac. This card's quite good, too. Having 2 in play didn't even feel that clunky. Because, like, we just got to the point where we got to 8 mana, a decent amount in this deck. What else was great? Evolving Adaptive, great card. The Scamps were fine. Like, they were mostly there for... They did their job of, like, what I thought they were going to do. They, like, pinged a few times and were oil counter things. Soulfim was fine. Just, you know, reasonable. Anything else? Anything else? Yeah, just all good cards. 2 lands, 2 tap lands didn't feel prohibitive. And yeah, nothing busted aside from the Glider. But How are Cultivator and Fuselink? Fuselink was, okay. I think this is not the best shell. It was good because I had the 4 trolls. Like, anything that says oil on it, I'm going to be pretty happy because of the 4 trolls. I think this card is really, really good if you get, like, a mono-red style deck with, like, spell bombs, and you really care about oil. Maybe you have the 2 great red combat tricks. This is not the best deck for it. Cultivator was fine, though. Cultivator, this is a solid card. I just, like, if you have troll, if you care about oil, this is a very solid card.